How the heck are you, everybody? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a new world record video. That is right, guys. We have a new free-to-play Volka world record. Shout out to Adam. We're in his account right now. I'm going to break this all down for you. He documented this incredibly well. Let's get right into it. But first, I do want to address this situation right here. I'm totally fine. It's all superficial, just scrapes, but I very much tripped over a curb last night, face planted, and ate it. Anyway, let's get into this. Guys, I've had a few people come to me and say that they had a new free-to-play world record for Volka. Adam is the first one to just straight up document the heck out of it. Let me show you guys this. I'm gonna break it down. I wanna give a quick shout out to Aciliary and to Just Icy Panda. Those are the first two people that did come to me. However, they didn't have nearly the evidence that, not that I doubt them at all, I'm sure they did it, but they didn't have nearly the evidence that I could show on a video like what Adam brought me. And Adam actually still did it the fastest. So as you can see here, let me pull up my browser. He says 13 days, and technically the fastest you could get Volka is like 18 days, 1 minute. He did it in 18 days, 54 minutes. So reset happened, he quickly got all his stuff done. The reason you're gated as to when you can do it is because you have to clear Tide Wave 55, and that is not available until your 19th day in game, you know, so when your 18th day begins, if that makes sense to you guys. Or the 18th day ends, I should say, and then you start heading towards the 19th day, right? Though everything he could do, he did finish, as you can see here, in 13 days. So the Artifact Mature Rate 13 he did, Expert 513, he did that in 12 days. You can see all this stuff, very well documented, very cool. If you guys wanna see all these videos, I'm sure Adam would be happy for us to share it. But for this video, I just wanna focus on what his account is like and how he did it. I'll tell you guys right now, quite the lucky account, as you might expect, but he's also a great player. You need to basically have both, right? I think to do this, you need to know exactly what you're doing and then have a bit of luck. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is footage Adam took from when the game just turned over to day 19. So you can see a total of 18 days. There's a little recording. There you can see, that's his little sign in. If we go here, you'll see this is what hangs people up, right? You have to wait till you can unlock Tide 55. That doesn't happen until in-game day 19. And guys, you might be saying, he got it on in-game day 19, so isn't it 19 days? No, because when day 18 ends, then you're like 1 hour past day 18. You're on the 19th day, but it's day 18 plus X amount of time. It's not day 19 till the day changes over. Does that make sense? So he did this 54 minutes after reset on in-game day 19, so that means he did it in 18 days, 54 minutes. So here you can just see his account's super overpowered, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. He actually filmed every single quest for me. He was very, very diligent. Here you can see a little bit of his guild boss run. He has 3 different parts. This is like 30 minutes of footage. I've gone through all of it. Very diligent stuff, Adam. I'm very impressed. However, let me pull up the video, the part 3 of this series of Volka quest claimings, where we actually get to the good part when he gets her. Okay, guys, on to the good part. Here you can see he's at the very end, very few challenges left in chapter 18 of his Volka missions. He had to do these arena battles. We can squeeze through that and flip through it real quick. If we go to the end, though, we'll see the really good stuff. You can see he double checks there. I really love this when I was watching it. He double checks. He's like, wait, I'm filming, right? Before he claims it, which I appreciate that for sure. I've done that many times, as you guys might imagine. So yes, I don't read Polish, but I think it says, yes, I'm filming. And there you go. He double checks everything. And here's the little cinematic for when you get Volka. So this is something to look forward to if you guys haven't got her yet. Pretty cool stuff. He skips out of it a bit though. There you go, your queen has arrived. A queen indeed. She's a very good champion, incredible utility, especially when you get her to A1 once you beat Tide 105. So there you have it, guys. I do want to highlight this. He did it, he's actually, this is how good Adam is, guys. He's in Poland, right? So that is UTC, what does that come out to? UTC +2. He changed his clock to UTC -9 so it could match, like, so midnight would be, midnight on his phone would match midnight or the day changing in the game. That's the extra level of effort I like to see. So you can see 54 minutes after the reset. Another good way to see it, I can show you guys right here. You can see there 2 days and 23 hours remaining on whatever this Oracle's trial is. So you can see we're only 1 hour, less than 1 hour into the next day. Really great stuff from Adam. Let's get to the really good part now, and let's see what's the amazing things that happen on his account, all his great gear and all his great heroes. Okay guys, back in Adam's account, so I'll just show it off here. He's done very little since day 19. He told me he tried to do the minimum because I knew I wouldn't be able to film right then. If you guys don't know, I'm at a bartending conference right now all the way in Berlin, so it's harder for me to find time to film new stuff. So it is day 23, but things remain basically unchanged, and I do also have footage of him breaking down all his artifacts and gear and heroes from day 19 if you guys want to see that as well. But I thought it'd be more fun for us to go into the account together and give it a look-see. So level 51, as you can see from the video, he did it on level 50, so nice round number to do it. Adam out of Poland over here. Here's a little hero showcase. But most people are probably most curious about what's his BP. So 683,500. So you can assume maybe 4 days ago, because he hasn't done much, maybe it was 650,000 or so. That also is in the footage, so if you guys want to see that, I can share that on a stream, or we'll find a way to share with people if they're keen. Let's get to the good stuff, the heroes. He has some amazing pulls here, guys. You can see, so there's his Volka, right? And then none of these heroes are awakened. We're sorted by rarity here. So he's pulled 8 legendaries. Of those 8, let's actually double check. Did he do the Abomination Fusion, or did he pull Abomination? He was able to, see, it's a lot of luck, right? In just 19 days, or maybe even less, he was able to fuse Abomination. So he got very lucky on his epic pulls to be able to do that. But, so on top of those epic pulls, right? So he fused Abomination, Volka. He had 7 legendaries that he pulled. Azor, Stinky. Regulus is niche, good at what he's good at, but not like top tier, right? Nyx is kind of the same. If you need AoE marksman, she's great, but it's, you know, not SSS tier. But then these 4 guys, Valkyria's tremendous, and then these 3 on the top line are 3 of the very best heroes in the entire game. Some of the absolute best single target damage you could ever ask for between Hex and Zealatu, and then Virna, who's maybe the best hero in the game. There's definitely an argument for it. Just endless delete button AoE damage. Tremendous stuff. He has an A1 Dolores as well. I don't know if he pulled her twice or he used a Soul Stone, but the fact that he pulled Dolores, you know, I know people that are over 2,000 pulls without getting her yet. He's had some really nice stuff on this account. Let's just go class by class and really show it off. We can also check out his builds. So you can see he hasn't even max skilled his Zealatu. I'm curious if he's max skilled anyone, actually. Probably Virna would be my guess. Yeah, he's max skilled Virna. Oh, he still has 1 skill left to do on Virna, so he hasn't even max skilled any legendary champions, which just goes to show you it's such a young account. It's very hard to come by those legendary skill crystals. Okay, let's go class by class here. I'm assuming Zealatu has one of the best builds on the account. So you can see some mythic gear, but a lot of stuff is still, this piece is at 12. He did get these 2 nice pieces. I'm assuming this is attack bonus, attack percentage, and then we got our main flat attack on the weapon as well. Some nice pieces. You can see he still has plenty gold gear. It's only day 19. He's over the crit cap. Here's a nice little ancient piece. He's running a crit bangle. That's not something I like to do, but I guess early on in the game, right, guys, it might be hard to find crit. So that's certainly one way to do it. And hey, if it worked for Adam to set this record, it can work for you. Pretty cool stuff. So we got the crit, attack bonus, it's nice. What do we got here? He's running attack bonus, attack bonus. I would, at this youngin' account, I would be going triple attack bonus, but I guess if you have a nice piece with nice subs like this one has, you might as well. So solid builds. You see he knows what he's doing, right? He's not sleeping on attack speed. He's keeping an eye out for crit, and then he's still going heavy attack. I mean, Zealatu is just a busted good hero. What else we got here? Here's the Abomination piece. You can see another piece not at plus 12. He's going crit again. This is me and Adam might have to have a conversation, especially as he's getting to a later in the game now. You know, he's got his Volka. You know, it's time to leave those crit bangles aside. Unless they're really tremendous, I don't rate them high at all. I think it's a waste of a main stat for sure. There you go. You can see again, he knows what he's doing. He's not neglecting his attack speed. Pretty good stuff. Solid attack. You know, for a day, now it's day 23, but it was the same stats on day 19 from what I saw. Pretty good attack builds. Pretty solid. It's quite easy, obviously, with Abomination. His huge attack pool, his base stats to draw from. What else we got here? Valkyria, she's not geared right now. I'm assuming Wrath has some pretty solid gear. He must be running crit again. He is. All right, we're seeing a theme here. Well, maybe I don't know anything about gearing. I don't think that's true, but I don't know. That's, I guess it's these young accounts, right? It's these young accounts. You can see he hasn't even skilled up fully his Wrath because it's a young account. I think he did A5 his Wrath though, so he did not wait This is something he told me about. He did not wait for his day 44 Wrath Soulstone, so unfortunately that is gonna sit on his account unused. All right, that's pretty good for fighters. Let's go pretty quick now. Let's just give you a sense. Azor, so you can see he max leveled Azor, but it seems like he hasn't used him at all. No gear, and he hasn't been promoted. Interesting that he brought him to 50. My Azor is still sitting at level 1. These are 2 MVP tanks that he was able to get. He is account level 51. He did accomplish this at account level 50, so I'm sure he got his free O-Log. Looks like he might have pulled an extra copy or gotten a Soulstone. If he did pull an extra copy, it's a very nice lucky pull. Let's see, is he running triple HP bonus at least? He is. Solid builds here. What else we got? Baron, amazing pull. Baron's like the first good epic I ever pulled on my account. No attack speed, but you really don't need it. Baron is someone who could benefit a bit from a little rage regen and attack speed, but I'm sure it's working just fine. You can see really low level gear, right? He did this all in the back of some really nice hero pulls and a lot of strategy. What else we got? Regulus, he's not using his Regulus, it looks like. He never even 5-starred his Livian. Interesting stuff to see. I haven't fully explored the roster yet. Hex is wearing all the best gear. There you guys go. Hex is just incredibly strong. Still needs to finish skilling him up. That will happen over time. Some nice gear here. He's running a whirlwind set. I love whirlwind sets. Big attack bonus roll, really nice with some attack speed. You'd love to see some attack bonus on the breastplate, but you know, it is what it is. What do we got over here? He's running crit damage. This is a crazy piece. This is a near end game piece. This is definitely a late game piece. This is super, super strong. Actually, this is like a proper end game piece. Look at that. I know it's flat attack, guys, but that is nasty. I mean, you can do some quick math, right? This is like 1/7 of his base attack. So this is a lot. This is like, what, 15, basically, I'm doing very rough calculations, but think of this as like an extra 15% attack bonus, right? And then with that huge 24 attack bonus roll, this is a crazy piece to have on such a young account. Another very strong piece. Crit is a little low, but for a young account, this is a GOAT piece. This is an S tier piece. Great attack speed and really, really nice crit damage. Perfect substats. Literally perfect substats for an attack bonus. I don't have a piece like this on my account, I'll tell you that much. That's really nice. Wow, geez Louise, what it is? I mean, Hex is clearly wearing his best gear, but this is nuts. I don't have pieces like this. Good for you, Adam. This is great stuff. He definitely knows how to use them properly too. This is a really nice build. This is like the equivalent to the builds I have on my heroes now, and I'm on day 66, right? And he's doing that in basically 2/3 the time, 1/3 the time, right? 22 days would be a third, and now it's 23 days. This is crazy. He's not running a full set yet. That would be crazy. He's doing the right thing. He's running a broken set. I still run mostly broken sets, a little less nowadays now that I'm getting better gear. But that'd be crazy if he had pieces of this high quality on day 19, day 23, and he had a full set as well. That'd be nuts. Let's check the stats. Really nice build here. You know, for a marksman, over 12,000 attack is really, really strong. What do we got? Really nice there, trimming almost a second off the attack interval, 354 attack speed. He's actually almost to the point of really like kind of like negligent diminishing returns. You could even go 0.8 and he could save about 50 attack speed here. He could cut that off and put stats elsewhere. Just a really nice build though. Really nice crit damage too, especially without even using Annihilating Might. This is a nuts build. This is really good. So this is who's to highlight. I mean, 67 BP on this Hex. This gear is crazy good. Crazy, crazy stuff. And now you see why he didn't have to get the attack bonus. He'll get it eventually when he gets better gear. But I mean, when you're rocking stuff like this with a 534 flat attack with your bad stat, right? Congrats. I'm kind of wowed by this build. Let me know what you guys think. This Hex is nutty. What artifacts is he running? Ancestral Teachings, the Classic, the Mob Bucket Original. Shout out to the OG. What else we got? Yeah, let's just let's keep it going. He hasn't even 6-starred his Brienne yet. It's like, come on. He should have known I was going to the count. Doesn't he want to impress me with my #1 girl? She's not even geared. I mean, he knows what he's doing, right? He's probably moving all his gear around depending on the content he's pushing, just like all of us do, or many of us do, certainly what I do. You got to do it on a free-to-play account. I'll show you that guy's in a sec. I also have the proof that he's free-to-play. For some reason you're doubting it. Virna, pretty nice. What's he rocking? Yeah, solid attack. You know, it could be higher, but he'll get there in time. What do you get? Attack speed. Actually, no, attack speed for Virna doesn't matter, of course, so it doesn't matter. Really nice crit. 90% crit is really good. That's kind of what I'm always looking for. 200% crit damage. It's pretty solid. Yeah, Virna's just cracked out. She's just so good. Who else we got? Let's go to healers. So yeah, he did get his Vortex, he did get his Mid-On, and he did get his Dolores. He's had some great luck. Let's see, did he skill out his Autumn? He did, so he's been watching my videos. Very cool. what a lovely account. It's, yeah, like I said, guys, it's this perfect mix of some luck, some crazy gear luck from what we just saw in that Hex build, but some luck, but then really know what you're doing and min-maxing appropriately, which certainly he has been doing. So we got the receipts here for free to play. I think the best way to just prove it is to show like everything that still has the first time bonus. So if we go to diamond, you can get all these extras because he never purchased diamonds. First top up, he's never bought Iona. If someone hasn't bought Iona, they're obviously gonna be free to play because this is like the easiest, most obvious value there is. Iona and 300 diamonds for, I think this means $5. Seems like if you weren't free to play, you would buy this, obviously. We can also show the Priv card. That's probably the next best thing that you'd get. The Iona and the Priv card those are the only things I'd suggest buying if you guys are thinking of spending. Just a tip from me. I obviously don't spend, but that's what I would buy if I did. So yeah, he still has this first time purchase, so he obviously hasn't purchased it. Great job, Adam. I guess we can quickly highlight, I mean, let me pull actually up his sheet with his very, 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 very detailed videos. As you can see here, guys, he has the days when he did everything. So this is something we could share at a different time if people are keen. There you can see he finished all the content he had to finish. He just was waiting for Tide, basically. He finished all the content he needed by day 13. So you can see Nightmare 2, he did that 12 days. Nightmare 1 is the 12 days here. Hard 715, he did that in 12 days. He full 3-star. And then Expert 515, he did that in 12 days. And then the one thing, it looks like AMR was the last thing to fall for him, which kind of makes sense. He does have the Zila 2, but that is what it seems. His luck has gone in like the platform units more than the melee units, right? You know, I take that back completely. He has Valkyria, not just Zila 2, and he got all the Abomination epics in such a short amount of time. So yeah, his luck has been actually spread in a very nice way, right? He's got a bit of kind of a touch of everything. I guess maybe he's had great luck with the epics. I'm assuming he did the Lunaria summoning event. I don't know if 23 days ago, I don't know if that was still going on. Maybe he pulled her, I don't know. But, you know, he got Tariel and Brienne, so he's got all these top epics. You could use them all, but then he, you know, Hex, as amazing as he is, doesn't do piercing damage, right? So he probably, I mean, these epic ladies are fantastic, and Nyx can help a ton with the AoE, but he could stand to get a bit more legendary marksman, right? But in general, just great heroes left and right. Adam did a great job here. Let's quickly just check in on his progress through the gear raids and all that good stuff. So let's just start, actually let's start with Guild Boss. So I just claimed a chest for him before I started filming, just because I wanted to see what it was, and it was the legendary chest. So he already is getting 4th reward from Nightmare 3. That is very impressive, right? That's the same reward I get. I still can't get that 20,000 blood all the way at day 66. So I'm sure Hex is helping a lot. Zila 2 is helping a lot. He's had great Guild Boss luck, obviously, but really cool stuff. And then I don't even need to claim this. I'm sure he's getting final reward for Nightmare 2. Quite frankly, Adam, you're definitely ready to go to Nightmare 4. This first chest is still gonna be better than the top rewards from Nightmare 2. So definitely do that. We can check faction trials now. Basic trials, yeah, he's at stage 7. Guys, no reason to be farming stage 8 until you get to level 40 for a certain level of the Pantheon, right? These will keep taking blue insignias. You don't need the purple ones until level 40, so he's doing the right thing there. Finally, let's just check out our gear raids and AMR, and then I think we're all set. So Artifact Material Raid, here you go. He's on stage 15 now. As you guys saw on day 13, he beat stage 13. And then finally, Gear Raids. Let's see, Gear Raid 1, he's doing 18, very nice. Gear Raid 2, he's doing 18, very nice. And then Gear Raid 3, not as good, guys. He's at 13, working on 14, but Gear Raid 3 obviously is the harder one. You can see he doesn't have his auto run set up here. He hasn't 3-starred everything. Doesn't really matter, right? Until he gets to 18, there's no reason to farm this, even though the sets are better. He already can just focus on Gear Raid 2, and then as his gear gets better and better, then you do the natural progression as most players do. You can move on to Gear Raid 3. So pretty cool stuff there from Adam. Big shout out to you, Adam. Thank you so much for letting us go into this account and see all the amazing stuff you've gotten and you've been able to pull off. Guys, if you like videos like this, let me know. Give it a like, drop a comment, do a little sharing, maybe with your mother. I'll see you in the next one. And congratulations to Adam.
Fastidious.